All right, so we're trying out something new where we call it name flip. We're gonna take your name, kind of put it on its head, and see what you come up with it. So you go by Detour in your battle rap. So I'm asking this question: what are some big detours in your life that have brought to you where you're at now?
Man, I'm about to give y'all so much dirt. Single mother, way below the poverty line most of my life. Like, I sold my first bag when I was 13.
Okay.
Right? I had 3 felonies before the age of 25. Like, you hear now, like, I did the college
So in
stuff.
your situation, the detour's almost starting out bad and then going to something good.
Kinda, yeah. And then, you know, every time I get on a good path, more shit come up. You know, I was married for a while there. That ended up not working out. You know, about 2 years ago, I got in a couple car wrecks. And some people know this if you watch my Facebook, because like I shared this with the world. I didn't like hide from it, I put it out there, but I had 2 car wrecks and my spinal cord almost got cut in half. The doctors told me the only reason I was able to walk is because I did martial arts for like 25 years. And that mind-muscle connection was just that big. But like, I'm like, what, about 170 now? I was down to like 130, bro. Like, I was a shell of who I was.
Bro, I remember watching you online and kind of seeing your progress story from it.
Yeah,
like what
I had the
happened.
videos where I was like learning to walk.
Yeah,
shit,
yeah.
And just coming through all that, like being the financial struggles to where I came from, where I got Tourette's. Like, you don't see it so much now. It's calmed down as I've gotten older, but when I was younger, I would have neck tics so hard I would knock myself unconscious.
Oh my God.
That's part of why I needed neck surgery after the car wrecks, because it was just already fucked up, man.
Right.
I learned a lot, bro. Like, I'm a white dude. I'm a straight white dude. Privilege, it's a thing if you don't think it is. But I also got a flip side of that. When I walk down the street, the police see me, and police see you, and it's either you're a sheep or you're a wolf. And they see me twitching and shit. He's a drug addict. He's a wolf. Next thing you know, I'm getting beat up in my own fucking driveway.
Yeah.
And I got to see a side of life that a lot of people that look like me probably didn't get to.
Right.
And it's made me appreciate so much more what I have. Like, half the reason I got 3 college degrees is because I had 3 felonies.
So you felt like I got to get a college degree
I was like, I gotta
balance it out.
Balance it
out. The yin and the yang.
The infinity gauntlet.
How much of your time in martial arts do you think kind of gave you this philosophy of possibly a yin and a yang and finding balance,
all of it,
motivation, strength?
I started when I was 6. And I still trained some, but I kind of stopped actively training in my late 20s. And so much of who I am, and even like me as a musician, all comes back to the martial arts. Like that.
It's an art form.
Yeah,
like RZA, Wu-Tang made that a big.
There was a time I dropped out of school, and I failed my freshman year twice. Got like a Mensa level IQ, failed my freshman year twice, I didn't give a fuck. And I just went and trained martial arts like 10 hours a day.
Yeah.
And so much of that shaped who I am. That's like one of the reasons why like I carry myself the way I do, but you don't see me, I don't start shit with people that don't start it with me, because I've been there. I see what happens.
Right.
I proved everything I had to prove.
There's nothing left to prove. Yeah.
I know what I can do with these.
Right. Do you ever have people ask you stupid questions, like skateboarders? They're always like, do a quick kick flip. Does anyone ever ask you to do like a backflip?
I don't get the backflip. I used to get aerial cartwheels. Before I fucked my knee up, I used to do aerials.
Oh, you would do it too?
I
You
did
go?
capoeira for a while.
Okay, yeah. Capoeira. Yeah, that was Tekken. Who was that Tekken? Eddie, yep, that was my dude.
I got into it because of a movie called Only the Strong, where a dude was like a school teacher that taught kids capoeira, and then I found an instructor when I was in Florida. Spent like 5 years in it. Loved it. Yeah, the one I always hate is motherfuckers be like, so what would you do if I did that? And I'd be like, I do that. And they'd be like, but then I would do that. And I'm like, but do you have time to do that?
Yeah.
And I hate that.
Like the quick reaction, the second nature.
Well, if you did this, I would just gently that shit. I'm like, you don't even.
Yeah.
And I guess it gets on my nerves because I don't like to fight. But growing up, when people heard that I did martial arts, like they wanted to fight me. And then as an adult, it's like, it's weird for people, because if I say I'm a better accountant than you and I've been accounting for 25 years, you're not gonna care.
Right.
You're not gonna take that as an affront. But if I say I can out-scrap you because I've been training to fight for 30 years, then all of a sudden it's like,
now it's an issue. Now it's a problem.
Anything else I did for 30 years, you give me my flowers. Like, why the fuck?
Right.
But it's whatever. People are prideful. I get it.
That's how it goes. That's the part of the thing about this rap game too that is pretty prevalent, especially in battle rap, because the mainstream rap scene, they've been actually kind of warming up to each other.
Yeah.
You know, the battle rap scene, there's still a whole lot of pride. You know what I'm saying? Who's got the best bars? I got the best bars. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like we've at least gotten a little bit past the are you gonna shoot me for real though?
Oh yeah.
Because that was a thing for a while. Don't say you got guns unless you came to the venue to shoot me, and it's like,
right.
We're not gonna speak about that, but if I did, like, come on, man.
Was that Matt Hoffa who punched? Was that Matt Hoffa or was that
He
Serious?
punched a couple people.
Yeah.
He punched Serious, he punched Dose, and then Disaster punched him.
I think the first one was Serious.
Dose.
Was it Dose?
Old school. In the
Okay,
gym,
yeah.
The brim of his hat.
That went viral. That probably is a big reason why battle rap started getting bigger even after that.
What you know about Mr. Oh, you mad because I'm styling on you? And then you got stole. Like, we're past that.
Yeah.
It's gonna be bravado. Like, bro, like, what's the difference between battle rap and boxing?
Yeah.
Or football? Like, I tried to explain this to
So
my mom.
you see Jake Paul, you see Logan Paul, and they're doing their own thing. They're holding their own events. Do you think that time's kind of coming out with battle rappers? Because we have all these signed contracts and everything. And
everything, and like in the music industry and the entertainment industry, it's all starting to become, like in school we talked about loan out corps, which is where instead of, for those who don't know, instead of doing like a C corp,
I'm about to learn though,
or an S corp, it's a corporation, but you pay all the income, right?
Okay.
And then
I thought we were talking about heavy metal bands, C Corps or something.
So C Corps, that's where the taxes get double taxes. It doesn't come out of your personal taxes. But then a loan out corporation is where Joe says, I'm going to start a corporation called Joe. And when you want my services, you're going to pay the corporation called Joe. And everything's kind of moving towards that. It's becoming like people are becoming the stewards of their own fates.
Sole proprietor.
I think that's a good thing. People have realized it used to be promoters built the hype, and then the artists came through and hopefully showed out. But promoters kind of moved towards this. Well, what can the artist?
What are you bringing? Yeah.
And so now people have
even labels are that way for the most part now. Like you gotta have proven numbers. We don't care. We don't care about grabbing your talent when you're diamond in the rough and then taking you to the next level and shaping you. Like, no, you gotta have the numbers now.
That's
proven.
not where the money is.
Yeah.
Because the margins are so thin. Even in battle rap, like, you're not making shit off YouTube. You weren't making shit off YouTube 40 years ago, and you make it even less off YouTube now. And so, like, outside of the ticket sales, and so buy a ticket, please. Outside of the ticket sales and the merch and shit, it's like the margins are so thin. And then you got, like you said, it's a very ego-driven sport.
Yeah.
So you got people in there. I got 800 views a battle, but I want 300.
Yeah, right.
No,
right.
I want you to eat a dick. Like this. I know it's VO filming. He ain't gonna say nothing. He's gonna hide off camera, but I know he filmed. He just shot me.
Oh, he just ran that way down there.
White guy, my shit. But yeah, no, it's cool to see how it's developed. Like, believe it or not, I still keep a thumb on the pulse.
Yeah.
And I do it, but I follow the game, and it's cool to see how self-branding and self-driven campaigns have like become a thing.
Yeah.
People are their own business.
Well, maybe we need a Detour channel too to check out.
And we're gonna try Dub Trays on YouTube.